what's up, y'all? It's your girl Nivea, and I'm chilling with Gallo the guy, my guy. Hey, Nick.
What's up? It's Nick Gallo, the guy you know. I'm here with someone now I feel like is fam. Nivea, what's up?
Hey, Nick. You are a fan, bro.
Yeah, but you know, I guess it's a continuation.
Yeah, it is.
Not 2019, 2020.
2018
Well, when we met, but I'm talking about the album.
Oh, yeah.
The album, like,
We
it's-
started with Circles.
yeah.
Then I put Mirrors out the album last November. And I'm finally about to start shooting some videos to some of the records. And I got some new music I'm putting out at the same time. So I'm getting used to this new way that people put out music every 5 minutes. So, hey, trying to get in the swing of things. But yeah, I'm excited.
How'd it feel like just having it out? Like, because I remember when I seen you, like it was the first time we met. Yeah, you said it was 2018 and Circles just dropped.
Yeah, I did the whole little media press for Circles Only. The project wasn't even finished yet. And, it took a while because, like I said, I'm independent now. And I was just kind of like randomly grabbing tracks. And mind you, although I wasn't in the spotlight, I still had accumulated so many records over the course of these 15 plus years. And when I met my manager, Playboy Dre, he's the one who helped pick what should go on this project, what shouldn't, and add new stuff. And me and him just like busted out in like a month, I think. And we just put it out, and I was like, it just felt like a weight lifted off my back. I was finally ready to get back to music, and so I felt very much accomplished to finish it and put it out.
Well, I was telling you before, but I'm so happy you both like collaborated and you didn't just do all R&B.
Exactly.
You did a little bit of everything because I'm so sick of like I like R&B, don't get me wrong, but I like all different influences.
I'm a songwriter, and I'm aiming to work with other artists. So this album was the most personal I've ever composed, but I wanted to show, because it was so personal, that I'm a fan of various styles of music, and that Mirrors didn't even cover all of the genres I'm into, but it was the first time I got to really tap into like different sounds without it. And honestly, Dre was like, I was like, that don't match with that. He was like, this a new day, boo. You can make whatever sound you want. If it's you, people gonna feel it. And so they gave me confidence to put like a record like that, Flower Power on there. Then you go to Away, and it's just then Brave, or it just goes all over the place. Like you said, Ride With Me. It's just, I love it, man. I really, really love it. It's definitely it's definitely Nivea. I mean, it really is. And I have fun being able to have that freedom to merge those different sounds on one record.
How many, like I know, because when you, beginning process, you have usually like 50 to 100 tracks.
Yeah.
How many did you have, and was it hard to narrow down?
It was hard to me because all the records I had done was either they all were personal, like I said, but a lot of them weren't done. Like it would be like a hook or a verse, or a hook and a verse, but not take a verse, no bridge, no nothing. And that's what me and Dre did together, is finish them up and bring along new content as well, getting new producers I had never met before, like Produced by Whatever. What's up? He did Brave, and so that was a new one, as well as Dre was a new one. We did the whole project together. It was just like really going through every single record, reaching out to other producers that I ain't talked to in years, like, hey, remember this song? I'm about to use it. Finally. So it was a process, man. It really was. It was quite a process.
What's up, man? That's a good thing. It's out and it's good. Yeah.
People still showing Mirrors a lot of love. If you don't have it, go get it now. Mirrors is on all platforms. Stream it. And I'm ready to do some new stuff. I just was like I said, a bit apprehensive. Like, I don't want to put out a new song. I just put an album out. And they're like, yeah, but you need to put out something else. There's some collabs, remixes in the works with other artists too. So I'm looking forward to that.
What is, would you say, the favorite song to record process? What was the best? And what one are you most excited to perform off the new album, would you say?
I'm really excited to perform Ride With Me, even though it's like really like it was the intro to the album. It's just such a vibe to me, and it's like captured kind of like my persona, I think. And I'm trying to think. I literally love all these records. I would love to perform Away. But and Flower Power is honey. It's so sexual, but with a pop vibe and sound. That's what I thought that was real fun. That's gonna be fun to dance on.
Yeah, it's like it reminds me of like Britney's like If You Seek Amy. It's a message, but it's still pop.
Yeah,
That's what.
yeah, and it's lyrics. It was and I got an old school type of writing style, I guess I would say. So it comes through, and whenever the music is doing, I still put that old school type writing on there. So. I don't know. I think all of them. Hey, we can run the album. Run it. Run it.
Well, no, next year will be 20 years since your debut album, which is crazy because I feel like, like what?
I feel like it's been
No.
so long. Sometimes it do though, because as everybody know, I got 4 kids, and I spent a great deal, many years at home with them. So I haven't forgotten those days. Felt very long to me because this was all I have ever known before them. So completely frozen in time or removed from that, it felt like an eternity. So I take it back. It felt like 20 years. It does.
Well, no, for your debut album, what was like one of the highlights that you'll never forget with the first album? That it could be anything, either a party, a performance, whatever.
It's really two things. I honestly was amazed at how much of my demo is my first album. And it's three things, sorry. And also the fact that I had a double album. Like in Japan, there was a separate album that came out at the same time as my first album, but they had different records on there. And being Grammy nominated. The first year was crazy. My label Jive at the time was super behind me. Like that whole year was like, what is going on? And then even though like Danger, the song I did with Mystical, took off initially, it still wasn't attached to me. People didn't know that was me. So me having my own predominantly pop success out the gate was that was just shocking. I wasn't expecting that at all. But I had a lot of big moments, should you say.
Well, no, now that your kids are, they're growing, they're getting older now. Yeah, like what do they think? Like now that you have a full, because they weren't born or they weren't around. Yeah, how do they feel? Like how would yo, mom, you got a full album.
It's a little awkward because they're more so growing up with their fathers being huge stars, and they themselves went and started Googling my stuff, and I'm like, because we were quick to, I'm like, look, this your daddy, especially when they got of age, because we are vulgar artists, so that we were able to listen to their father's music, and I never was like, listen to mama song, like I never did that, and they did that on their own, so to me that was incredible, and they're very supportive, but the thing changed like when I was from circles like that. I guess like last year, 2019, when they at school and people like, that's your mama. Because they always say, we know your daddy is. So I felt like, y'all friends know your mama. Your mama popping. No, but they were like, mom, no, your mom, you're lame. And but they love me that I'm doing what I was doing before I made them, and they support it. They struggled at first, and they want me to leave the house for nothing. Nathaniel. But now they're like, okay, we get it. This is you. This is just something you put aside for us. First, they was like, where mom at? No, I thought you was going for a day. It's been a week. Where mama? But now we're more into it's been quite an adjustment because I've been with them since birth. Yeah. So we're in a much better groove now, and it's, thank God, a lot less stressful for me when I do leave. And go back and forth from home. So they excited. They proud of mommy.
How was too? Like you did the album release party in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at like how was it just getting all like because it never left you?
It was cool. We didn't do one for the fans yet, so I'm still gonna do one for my friends and family, and like a big one. This was more so like we did it for industry folk tastemakers, so it's small, and even that room though was incredibly filled with support too and love. So I did appreciate it, but I want to do one for the fan. We even talked about doing one in different cities, like so people can relate, because it's quite a celebration for me. It's been a long time coming, and but it's just the beginning of me getting back into music and then starting my entertainment company called All Things Entertainment, 8 Boo ATE. And because I'm really passionate about all things entertainment. I mean, from acting to film to, and I desire to be more in a behind the camera role, and or on the business end, or a part of the molding, or putting projects together, and or guiding talent. So that's where I'm headed, and a lot of the places she want to bake, she want to make clothes, I want to do everything. But yeah, All Things Entertainment will be the start of me being that incredible entrepreneur I'm aiming to be.
You don't ever want to hold a peach?
I wouldn't say never, honey. Never say never or ever. I ain't married though.
That don't matter.
I know it don't matter, but I don't want to be on something titled housewife and she just a house mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But hey, if money talks, yeah, we'll see. So, but I am in the works of my own reality TV show. It's gonna be called It's Complicated, because it fucking is. But I'm excited. I was very afraid to get into reality TV for this. Why y'all can see me. Because I'm such a free spirit, and having coming up in industry, being taught what to do, how to, you're not supposed to, being political and media training, all those things. So I would kind of be in a tug of war with myself. Well, how the hell would I be on camera and y'all passing out drinks and this bitch, y'all gonna tell me she said something about me? I'm I don't know. I'm shocked my children in the kitchen. Mommy, you said that. Like, so I wasn't ready to be exposed, I guess, in that way. But now, especially like we mentioned before, my children are a certain age. Child, they know who their mama is. And I'm more comfortable in the fact that this is my show. It'll be about me and my life struggles and transitions, and just showing people, a human living out their dreams, and a mother, an artist, a creative individual, and a businesswoman. And it's just complicated, like it's called. But now I'm really excited about it. And, we'll see what happens. I hope people, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of laughs out of me. But, I'm excited.
We're going to do 2 games. Okay, I got 2 games, okay? You got to get. Okay, so first we're going to do rapid fire. Oh, rapid fire. Okay. So, no.
But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so morning bird or night owl?
Morning bird or night owl? Night owl like hell. I wish. Insomniac. But yeah, I feel that the moon kind of awakes creative people's minds. So I'm trying to rest. I could be dog tired, and I'd be like, I'm like, girl, silence your mind. But no, I am forced to act as a morning bird, because so I take my children to school and I work out. I'm on my fitness now. So making that a part of my daily routine, because that's the goal. And but I'm not a morning person. I want to see the sun come up and then grab a pillow.
I feel you on that.
That's what I would like to do.
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Don't do that. Okay. Nicki fam, and I love Cardi. I wish they would just be friends so I can just love both of them together. And to me, there's no comparison. It's 2 different rap styles, in my opinion. So I like them for what they like. Nicki is one hell of a lyricist. It's super creative. And Cardi has been thriving in an era where we are seeming to accept realism. And she walks in that light. Like, I like both of them. It's 2 different sides of showing 2 different lanes of female rap, which has been, like, now on the rise like never before. So, kudos to both.
How about cats or dogs?
Cat, sorry. I grew up with cat, mangy, homeless cats, but cats nonetheless. I mean, I don't not like dogs, but cats is just sorry. I'm just,
Party or stay in?
both, child. I consider myself and my personal style with no gray area a grandma and a stripper. I call myself grandma stripper. So there be times I want to party. You know what stresses me out though? I'm never on other people's party wave. When they want to party, I'm like, y'all not tired. And when I want to party, everybody like, I'm tired. So I don't. I'm both. I like to stay in the house. I'm a huge napper. She likes naps. But I like to party too, and I'm gonna be the only one in there looking like a fool because everybody like, why are you going that hard? I'm like, well, I could have stayed at home. If I'm not, I'm outside of my house. It's finna be a party. All right in one, right here. So both.
How about cook or take out?
Ooh, depending on the day, honey. I would say cook though. I like to cook. I really do. I enjoy it. The different foods are aromatic, and it's like a little therapy session for me a lot of times. It's very therapeutic to cook. So I say cook.
I need to learn how to do that.
I'm trying.
Let's see. Old school or new school?
Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna most of me is old school, I have to say. But my kids, especially my youngest, really brought me into the light with the new waves, I guess you could say, over the past few years. I was like, ugh, it's whack as hell or whatever. Comparing it to the past, when you really have to, if you're a music lover, like I have to find what I would be into, whatever new, and then it might be the melody, the tracks. His rhythm is crazy, or it might be the lyricism, or I might be into this person's look as their image as an artist. So, a little bit of both, but definitely old.
I agree. 100%. And would you say, let's see, we're gonna go to the second game now, okay? So second game.
Even though I don't play it right,
Yeah, we both we gonna so it's gonna be okay. So you have all three albums, the first three.
Like I'm gonna fail.
So you got the first three.
Okay.
Because that's a second version. So yeah, we'll use that's not there. Cool. Okay. So favorite to record out of the three.
The whole projects.
Out of all three, which one was your favorite to record? Just like at that time, you were like, "Yo, this one was just."
It would be a tie between the first one and Complicated.
Okay.
But I'd say my first album.
First album. Okay. Makes sense. How about most difficult to record?
Animalistic, child. Cause Dream, my ex-husband, we were working really just with each other at that time, and we did that independent release with Formula One Records over in China, yeah, and so it was only just distributed over there. It wasn't you can get it now on Amazon, but the songs I sound a little like a bag of doo doo because it was more so of his writing style, him coming into that, and had just had 3 babies, and I sound like it, and I mean the songs are great, but I don't sound that great, so. And I was like, he was like, what is wrong? And I was like, I don't know. But we were new parents, and you, as a woman having children, you don't know unless somebody tell you. You still don't know shit like a real experience that what it does to your body and your mind, and it is changing. You really are cultivating a life inside of you, and it takes from you your hair, your skin. That's why a lot of women suffer, and men sometimes, from postpartum. Like, it's a miracle that we are all here, and our moms, if we're lucky enough to have them, after having birth, because it really changed me, and I was not prepared, y'all. I was like, ugh. My voice got deeper, which I was glad for, because it opened my range. I was never been able to really sing that low, unless it was like late at night and I'm sleepy. But yeah, it just changed your child, and I sound terrible on Animal. In my opinion, I'm like, might be 2 songs. I like Tell Me She's Nothing, and I can't even remember. I love Trap Star, but the version that we ended up putting out, we had a better version. I don't want to talk about it. Analytic was complicated, y'all. We need to switch titles.
How about a favorite cover?
I would have to say Complicated, simply because I had Navy in my stomach, my first child, my daughter. I was pregnant with her at the photo shoot. Nobody knew. We was trying to hide it from the label. Yeah, that's why. And I don't look pregnant behind it because when she pregnant, her face shows, and on here it didn't. So yeah, I love that cover.
Which one was just easy to record? Just like go with the flow was good.
I would say complicated, being that I was getting into some real stories of my own personal stories. Like Complicated for itself, me and Dream did together, and that was about us. I meant every word. Like so, that was like my ode to him. He wrote the hook, and I did the verses, and it was a real it was like a personal journal, a diary. So that was easier when you're speaking your truth. I guess sometimes it can be hard though, but for that particular project, that was the easiest one.
Now, there's a little. It's incorporating all three albums. But which album? Well, not which album. Which song do you wish wasn't a single that became a single? And which song? We'll use that. We'll go with that first. So, which song do you wish that was a?
Well, I have to say, I ain't gonna have but 5 videos, y'all. By the way, so it ain't that many. I loved Organized Noise, so that's why I started that from record deal when I was 16. Rico Wade, Sleepy Brown, all of them was my big bros, and I was there with them for like 2 years before I moved on. But they did and produced "Don't Mess with the Radio." "Don't Mess with the Radio" was my actual first single, and I liked that record, but I didn't feel like it should have been a single because of the fact that it didn't tie people to danger, number one, and that it wasn't like an overall, like you didn't, to me it was urban as hell, but they thought it was so pop, but I do hear the pop element in it, so I don't know, maybe that one. But I'm really proud of all. Don't Mess with the Radio got me started overseas and in pop radio in the States, like none of my other records I don't believe would have. So I don't really regret any of the singles that were chosen. I think they were chosen right, and I'm fortunate because sometimes labels would choose some shit that's wrong, and but I think they were appropriate. I mean, I had those are smashes. I mean, wow. Complicated, people always point out, but it actually wasn't a single. People just snatched that off the album and made it. But I had Laundromat, I had Don't Miss My Man, I had Okay, and all 3 of them you can put on right now. We all at least not earning, I hope. So I'm grateful for that.
Now, out of the 3 albums, the first 3, which song did you want to be a single that wasn't?
Okay.
What's it?
And 25 Reasons. Okay. And I honestly didn't like 25 Reasons at first, because I really was sleepy when I said I'm in the studio real late, like right now. I really was about to fall the fuck over. Leslie, who produced it, wrote the hook, which was brilliant. And I wrote down 25 Reasons Why I loved my boyfriend at the time. And Jasper, a brilliant songwriter, he helped me like arrange it so I could sing it. It won't be like 1, 2, 3, but it's one, you smile, you know. And we did that record, and people freaking love it to this day. Blows my mind. So I wish there was a video to that, and I definitely wish it was supposed to be one to Complicated. It was supposed to be after Okay, but that's when my label pretty much dropped the ball, and I was like, I'm out. Just drop me too, then, damn it. And they did. So I asked to be released. Released from the label, and then I went home and had babies.
Hey, at least they released you, because that's the toughest.
It's a tough, but I mean, on the business side though, it left me in the red where because I don't own those masters yet. And it still left me in the red because you have to recoup what was put in. And because Complicated, the actual album wasn't actually distributed. It came out and then it was defective. So you can get it online now, but it didn't come out in the stores like all the other Sony and Universal artists records did at the time. Well, they had a recall and they put all those back out. I said, don't put mine out, just let me go. And they was like, all right. But I'm almost cleared in debt, so damn near 20 years later. And then I can, put that in the past officially. I'm in a good way. I mean, these songs still going. I'm very, very, very blessed and surprised that what they call it, still a bop. I sound like I'm saying that.
I was gonna ask you too. Like, how do you feel? Like it's 20. It basically is 20 years. 20 years. How does it feel like when people? Because you look the exact same.
Oh, stop!
You don't look. You don't. Man, I know people that age in 5 years, let alone 20.
Well, maybe I had a lot.
But how is it though with the just fans approaching you and like just getting the love?
The kids be like, "Mama, ain't you? We be at Wendy's, Child, Dollar Tree, you name it." And like, Mom, ain't you? I'm like, no, I'll never get used to someone saying, let me take a picture with you. Or, oh, girl, I know your son. I would never be like, yeah, see me, bitch. Like, why would I ever? That's amazing. After all this time, I'm forever shocked. Somebody walk up right now, I'd be like, what? Okay. And it's an honor. And I'm very, very grateful. That would never go away.
That's a good thing because I feel like so many are, I mean, I get it. It gets annoying after, yeah.
No, I am. No. Not many people don't last that long. Their records, these records have carried these many. It shocks me. And I didn't even have the exposure. A lot of people kind of attached to me. It's really just an association. And people just assume, oh, yeah. And then especially with who my children's fathers are, they forget, like, they're not attaching my actual musical success before them. Yes, it did reach heights. Yes, she is Grammy nominated off the first album, but there's still so much I haven't gotten to do yet. That it's a lot of success that they've actually reached. I haven't, but people attach to it because I had classic records. Thank you, Lord. And
you had the single name.
Single name?
Nivea. You got, was brand. Oh, yeah. When that time I feel like Nivea, Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah, Maya.
From a marketing aspect, a lot of people don't realize a branding point that I didn't think of. I was just like, I remember I met my first manager. It's like, I'm gonna be Nivea. It's my damn name.
Yeah, it was your real name, so it made perfect. Like, yeah. Cause
and then I regretted that shit at the doctor having to write Nivea. And they like, is that the singer? I'm like, damn it. So you have no alias, no privacy. Well, I mean, I got aliases, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, it's my real name. So it was great, and it haunted me for a while. But now I don't care, child. Yeah, that's me. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know my shoes don't match, whatever. Because sometimes I come in the house looking like, oh, you okay? But I'm human. I feel like I've never been so comfortable in my own skin as I am today, and I'm proud of that.
That's a good thing. But no, to wrap up, it's early in the year. It's 2020. It's a big year, and I could already see you on all these throwback tours. Man, would you want to do one?
Definitely. That's what I'm gearing up for. I'm trying to make a point to show people I'm actually back active doing music. This is what I want to do. And I'm doing it. And so we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. New music coming on the way. And go get mirrors, like I said. If you don't have it, go get it. Because she is independent, honey. I need all them streams. You hear me? But absolutely. Thank you, Nick. You always been so supportive.
Niv, I want to wish you all the best of luck. Everything. I will always support you from day one.
If y'all saw these 2 nails missing, I'm trying to play it off. But they popped off like 20 minutes ago. So get into it. Absolutely. Thank you, Nick.
But it's GalloTheGuyYouKnow with the one and only Nivea.